I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya. The holiday surge of COVID-19 cases is over, Flagler County Health Officer Bob Snyder.
So we definitely are seeing a downward trend in cases, hospitalizations, ER visits related to COVID-like symptoms. It is incredible, and so that includes just really 3 pods or 3 providers doing the vaccines. It's us at the health department, and it's the 4 publics in town.
So far, Snyder says 36% of seniors over the age of 65 in Flagler County have been vaccinated.
Total people vaccinated in our county is 15,500, who have each received about 600 each so far, and then the rest came to us.
This week, Snyder says they'll have 1,300 first doses to give out, an increase of about 800 doses from the week prior.
At the fairgrounds, where we're doing the mass vaccination site clinic, we can do 1,000 a day, and so this past week we did 400 each day, Wednesday and Thursday. So we have not reached our capacity yet, so we want more vaccines. We can take it. And we're 99% effective in getting that vaccine into people's arms.
Flagler County Health Department Public Information Officer Gretchen Smith says no vaccine goes to waste. She added there have been some bumps switching over to the state's Share Care system.
Helping them reduce some of their redundancy in calling people 3 times. And, we're just really trying hard to work the kinks out to make it more streamlined for our residents. And they are focusing on that 11,300 name list, and they are kind of chugging through that.
Vaccinations remain open to residents over the age of 65 and healthcare workers. To get on that waiting list, go to myvaccine.fl.gov. When it's your turn, you'll hear directly from ShareCare. A Flagler County Sheriff's detective is off the job. John Arking reports.
The Flagler County Sheriff's Office began investigating a domestic disturbance around 3 a.m. Friday in Palm Coast. The victim, who called 911 after leaving the residence, reported that a family member had struck her in the face following an argument. The suspect was identified as Mark Moy, a 14-year veteran of the Sheriff's Office assigned as a major case corporal in the Special Victims Unit of the Investigative Services Division. Moy was placed under arrest and charged with domestic battery. He was booked into the Sheriff Perry Hall Inmate Detention Facility and is being held without bond. Sheriff's Chief of Staff, Mark Strobridge.
Sheriff Staley is very disappointed in this arrest, but it just goes to prove that nobody is immune from domestic violence. The reduction of domestic violence within our community is a priority for Sheriff Staley, and he will continue to bring forth those cases. The investigation will continue, and an internal investigation will be concluded in the near future.
Moy was suspended without pay and relieved of his duties pending further investigation into the incident. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arkin.
The Paycheck Protection Program helps businesses stay in business. The SBA, that's the Small Business Administration, administers PPP. Gary Lubai with the Center State Bank helps businesses find their way to getting PPP.
Trying to help customers make sure they have the proper documentation, that they don't put themselves in a bad situation on the other side of it. And really with the smaller businesses, I don't think it's been as critical as probably the ones that took out the larger dollar amount.
Lubai helps businesses in Flagler and nearby counties who might have trouble with the documentation for PPP loans. Those loans help keep businesses in business during the pandemic. You can listen to the Business Report every Saturday morning at 10 right here on WNZF. Tomorrow, Flagler County gets a sizable small business grant. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Rich Carroll.
The Lehigh Trail trailhead is getting a makeover. Karen Johnson has the details.
Thanks to the direct result of great partnerships and interagency collaboration by the City of Palm Coast, the Florida Department of Transportation, and the River to Sea Transportation Planning Organization, the city recently received notice that FDOT had secured $1.58 million in funding for the much-needed project. Palm Coast Mayor Melissa Holland
was lacking the appropriate parking spots for public safety, as well as a couple of more amenities to round out that trailhead and make it a first-class quality amenity that we all have come to expect from Palm Coast.
And even residents and visitors to Palm Coast can help contribute to improvements through spending locally, which is highlighted in the city's Be Local, Buy Local campaign. A portion generated through the small county surtax and the local government half-cent sales tax comes back to the community to pay for capital improvement projects. It is another example of how shopping local helps not just the businesses, but also the community. Future Palm Coast Coast projects include work on the youth ball fields at the Indian Trails Sports Complex, the renovations at Holland Park, and future improvements at Waterfront Park and the Palm Coast Tennis Center. The city is expected to put the Lehigh Trailhead project out for bid and begin construction this year. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.